This is Jim Smith at Catapult Research. Today we're looking at the Dow Jones Utility Average and the 45-month cycle, which you know is a Gann cycle. From this low to this high is 45 months into December 2000. You sold off, rally back 90 months, high to high, into June 2008. Sold off to the 1x1 zero line, a line drawn up from zero at the time of an important low is called a zero line. That's the guiding trend line. That's the line of support. Notice that we rallied on that line quite a ways, all the way to present. And in between there, we have 45-month cycles. These blue lines are 45-month cycles. 90 months, high to low. 45 months low to high. What do you think is going to happen? Well, you can argue that, it'll just keep going up into June of 2023. Good luck with that idea. I think we're at a peak 45 months from this low back in December 2015 to the high in September 2019. And what is this that we're looking at? This is the safe haven bubble. Basically, we rallied. Everybody's nervous about this rally. They think, okay, we're 10 years into an economic expansion. We're 10 years into a stock market rally. Records are broken. Records are shattered. But the stock market keeps going up. So what do people do? They do what normally people do with common sense. They look for a safe haven. In this case, they found it in utilities. And utilities have gone up. But the point I would ask, do you believe that Gann cycles work? Well, for over 90% of you, I'm sure you believe, well, it's a bunch of nonsense. But, all I'm asking is you keep an open mind and look at what the market's done in the past. From low to high, 45 months. From high to high, 90 months. From high to low, 90 months. From low to high, 45 months. There is an obvious 45-month cycle at work. In here it didn't have a turn, but 90 months, it's not every time. It's not guaranteed to work. But if you get a sharp rally into high in 45 months, the odds are very good that you're going to turn down. So do you sell it here? Probably not. Because, you're at 863. Who knows? Maybe you just keep going up. All I would say here now is that if you turn down and you break this line around 8, let's say as we move into October, it looks like it's about 813. You break below 813 as you move into the month of October, then Katie bar the door. That's when you need to get nervous. Gann is not about some magic cycle that's going to work every time. Sometimes they don't work. But Gann never said to just trade only on the cycles. He said use both time and price together, which means that you're not going to trade just because you're rallying into high in sync with a 45-month cycle. What you're going to do is wait for confirmation that that cycle actually is a peak. When it breaks below this 1x1 zero line, which has been in place for donkey's years, then you have something of a trade. Then you can get nervous. So if you close below 813 during the month of October and you own the DJU, the Dow Jones Utility Average, you have something to worry about. Then you got to make a decision. Now maybe you can take the view that, I'll just buy and hold forever and I'm going to live to be 160 years old and I'll make my money back because it'll come back. Well, good luck on that. I'm just saying, why give up all that profit? Why do you want to buy and hold at a top? Doesn't make sense. Really, at the end of the day, Gann is about common sense. Time and price. Time, 45 months. That's a natural cycle for Gann. If you break below a key support line, that's price. Time and price. They're telling you to get out of this market. So the point is, you don't trade with just price. You don't trade with just time. You trade with both. You take out this line of support as the cycle, just after the cycle comes due, you know you have something to worry about. And again, I'm calling this the safe haven bubble because that's where everybody is. The funny thing is, go back to 2008, everybody was in real estate. It was a real estate bubble. This is a safe haven bubble. I know it sounds like a contradiction in terms, but that's what it is. It's a safe haven bubble. People are flocking to safety, out of the frying pan into the fire. They've got a big run up here. They've made a lot of money, but they're not going to keep it if they don't take action to avoid this crisis. Now, if I'm wrong and it just keeps going higher, you haven't lost anything because you don't really take action until you break the trend line. In this case, the 1x1 0 line. If you take that out, you have a reason to take action. That's all I'm saying. Nobody has a crystal ball. It doesn't mean that it's going to work every time, but you have better odds when you use both the Gann cycles and the Gann lines together. Time and price. That's what it's all about.